Hi everyone, how's it going today? Thanks so much for joining me for burn class. My name is Janae. We've got one big circuit that we're going to do today. So before we begin, let's jump right into our driven warm-up. So I'm going to start back on my knees for some T-spine rotations, sitting on my heels. Left elbows on the ground in front of me, right hands behind my head. And I'm rotating out to the right. We'll go 4 times in each direction. 4, and switching over, right hands down, left hands behind my head. 2, 3, and 4. Cool. From here, we're going up into our bird dog. So tabletop position, back staying nice and flat, reaching out one heel and the opposite hand, alternating sides for 4 on each. Trying to keep the hips from rocking too much on these. Get one more. And 4. Well, from here, we're going to go into our lift-offs. So my knees are lifting up off the ground, and then I'm going to pick up one foot and the opposite hand. We'll get 4 on each side. Some core stability here. Trying to keep the hips from rocking back and forth too much. And just quick 4 on each side. Well, to finish it out, go into our driven flow. So I'm up in a high plank. Right foot's coming up to the right hand, rotating up to the right, back down to the center, shifting over to a lunge on my left foot. Coming back forward, left knee's going down, reaching forward, hip flexor stretch, back to the center and switching sides. Left foot's up, rotating up to the left, shifting over to a lunge on my right leg. Coming back forward, right knee's going down, nice hip flexor stretch, and we'll go back to the center, shifting it back. Low squat as deep as we can get, and rocking it back out for round 2. Right foot's coming up, rotating up to the right, coming across, shifting over to a lunge on the left leg, back forward, left knee's down, reaching up, nice hip flexor stretch, back to the center and switching sides. Left foot's coming up, rotating up to the left, shifting over, lunging onto the right leg, coming back forward, right knee's down, hip flexor stretch. Back to the center, second time, rocking it back. Deep squat on the heels, rolling it back out for round 3. Right foot's coming up, rotating up to the right, shifting over, lunging on the left leg, coming forward, left knee's down, hip flexor stretch. Back to the center, switching sides, left foot's coming forward, rotating up to the left, shifting over to the lunge on our right leg. Coming back forward, right knee's down, hip flexor stretch. Last one, pushing it back onto the heels. Nice deep squat. This time, hands are coming up overhead, and we're standing up nice and tall. Alrighty, let's get right into it. So we've got 5 exercises. Probably gonna get through 4 rounds of this today. 30 seconds of work. I'm gonna show you everything before we begin so we can cruise through these rounds. So first up, we've got some crab walks, toe touches. So I'm going to start here in the center. Hands are planted, feet are planted. My hips are lifting up. And then I'm going to reach for one foot, opposite hand, in the center. As I get comfortable, we can start moving forward and back to challenge ourselves a little bit. Next step, going into a broad jump. So I'm going to stand off to one side, getting down nice and low, loading up my arms, taking off and landing with both feet. As far as I can go, nice soft feet. You can go for about 2 broad jumps or just 1 depending on how much space you have. Once we get there, staying low, and we're shuffling it back to the beginning. After that, got some push-ups. So starting push-up position, we're lowering ourselves all the way to the floor, squeezing my backside, feet are coming off the ground, reaching those hands overhead, coming back down, and pushing back up. After that, we've got a single leg deadlift to high knees, and we'll be doing 3, so we're switching legs each time. So I'm going to start with my right foot planted. So this left heel is going straight back to the wall, reaching the hands forward, single leg deadlift, coming back up. 1, 2, 3. Now my left foot's down, deadlift on the other side. After that, last one, we've got inchworms with shoulder taps to the bottom. So walking my hands all the way out, high plank. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. bringing it back up to the top. Cool? That's our 5. Let's go ahead and get rolling. We are starting with those crab walks. In just 5 seconds, let's get ready to rock. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So hips are up, reaching my foot. I'm gonna try to just kick my leg straight out and rotate my hand to reach it. So as we go, we can start to walk around a little bit. Whatever room you have, feel free to use that space, or we can stay in place, making sure the hips are staying as high as we can keep them throughout this whole time. Nice, just 5 seconds left, keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work. All right, we're hopping up on our feet. We got our broad jumps coming up next. Just giving it over to the side. I'm gonna get 2 kind of smaller jumps in here so I can stay in the frame. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So loading it up, big jump, soft landing, right back to it, soft landing, and then toe to heel, walking myself all the way back. If we need to take the jump out of this, we're staying low, heel to toe, walking ourselves forward. Once we get as far as we're going, toe to heel, walking ourselves back. Nice job. Less than 10 seconds to go. Let's keep working for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. All right, hopping it down onto the floor. Got push-ups with our overhead reach coming up next. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Here we go. So lowering ourselves all the way to the ground, squeezing our backsides, pushing those hands all the way up. Make sure we're keeping the shoulders locked in so we're not shrugging at the top. Off the ground, lowering back down if we need to. Pushing up onto the knees. The one thing I don't want to see is any hips dipping down low when we're coming up off the ground. Whole body should be staying in a nice, stiff, straight line here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Hopping up on our feet, we're cruising. Got our single leg deadlift and 3 high knees. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That heels kicking straight back, hips are level with the ground. Coming up, 1, 2, 3. Switching sides, right back to it. Coming up, 1, 2, 3. Switching back over. If we need to, step back into a reverse lunge instead of those deadlifts. If they're too challenging, kick down a little bit, stabilizing ourselves. Last 5 seconds. Let's get this other side. And time. Awesome work. Just got 1 more coming up. All right. Inchworm, shoulder taps. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Here we go. So walking those hands all the way out. Nice flat back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure on those shoulder taps, we're not letting the hips rock around too much. Nice and steady. If we need to widen the feet a little bit more, we can. Other option here is to come out, get our shoulder taps, rock it back, and stay low. Stretch out the legs a little bit, coming back out. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! That is round 1. Awesome job, everybody. Grab a quick sip of water, and then we'll be right back to the top. Great work. All right, that is 1 down, 3 to go. Let's keep it rolling. Got about 10 seconds, and we're back. Grab that last sip of water. Crab walks. Going in 3, 2, 1. Hips up. Here we go. So kicking that foot straight up. Reaching across with our hands. We're using the core here. A little shoulder stability. Everything's working. Nice work. Moving around if we can. Staying in place if we need to. There we go. Just got 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's keep it rolling. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Hopping up on our feet. Getting ready for some broad jumps. Going in 3, 2, 1. Big leaps. Here we go. All the way across. A nice soft landing. As far as we can go, nice soft landing. Working our way back. If we want to, other option here, other than staying low and shuffling, if the big broad jumps are too much, get a few little ones, slowly working our way forward, and then we're shuffling our way back. Nice little hops, less power, still working our legs. There we go. Keep working. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, we're down on our mat or on the floor for our push-ups and overhead reach. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. All the way down, reaching those hands overhead. Nice and straight body as we're going down and up. Core staying engaged. We're not letting those hips drop. Nice work. Keep it going. We're crushing this. Just got 10 seconds left. Get a couple more push-ups in here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work. All right. We're cruising through round 2. Let's keep it going. Got our single leg deadlift and high knees. Coming up next, going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Kicking straight back. 1, 2, 3. Woo. Stabilize before going back on that single leg deadlift. Make sure knees are coming up to about waist level on those high knees, getting up high, working the core a little bit. There we go. Awesome work, everyone. Keep it going. Keep falling on my left leg. Last 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. All right, let's finish out the second round with our inchworms. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All the way down. Getting our shoulder taps. Hands are right under my shoulders. Coming back up or staying low. If we're feeling crazy, add a push-up at the bottom of those inchworms instead of the shoulder taps. Whatever we're doing, keep a nice steady pace going. Good work, good work. Keep it up. We've just got 5 seconds left here. In 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of round 2. Awesome work. All right, we're halfway through this circuit workout. There's gonna be a little finisher at the end, so don't get too excited to be done. But 2 more rounds to go. Quick sip of water. Gonna step back up for our crab walks. Round 3, we're keeping it moving. All right, let's get set up. Gonna be back in just 5 seconds. Crab walks. If we haven't been moving, let's see if we can do it this time. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hips are up. We're working. Try to keep moving. Whew. And just be little baby steps. We don't have to move too far. See if we can challenge ourselves a little bit. See if we can raise those hips just a little bit higher. Keep them there. Really engage those glutes and hamstrings. Nice job. It's 5 seconds left. 10 seconds, sorry. I lied. Keep it up. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. All right, up on our feet. We've got broad jumps coming up. Getting ready to work. Big jumps this time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Load it up. Taking off, landing with both feet. Nice big hops once we get there. Staying low, toe to heel. Shuffling it back to the start. I'm going to do 1 big hop all the way across my mat. Coming back. Here we go. Let's keep working, everybody. Last 10 seconds, we're almost there. Stay low, walk it back. We're doing our shuffle the whole time. Staying low throughout this whole 30. 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome work. All right, let's take it down to the floor. We've got our push-ups coming up next. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lowering all the way to the ground. Feet are coming off. Squeezing the shoulder blades, locking them down. Reaching up overhead. Nice work. All the way up. Slowly lowering all the way back down. There we go. Keep working hard. We're crushing it. Seeing how many push-ups we can get in this 30 seconds. We've just got 10 seconds to go. Nice job. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right. Let's hop back up on our feet. Finish out round 4. High knees, single leg deadlift. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So kicking straight back. Back is staying nice and flat, hips are level. 2, 3, nice high knees. Switching legs each time. Stabilizing before going down into that deadlift. Nice work. Keep crushing it. We're working hard. There we go. Nice, we just got 10 seconds left here. Gonna get the other side. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's finish out these inchworms. We're jumping right into it in 3, 2, 1. Walking those hands out. I'm gonna get push-ups at the bottom this time. Challenging ourselves a little bit. Let's rock it out. Remember on these, as soon as my hands touch the ground, all my weight is on my arm here. We're working our arms, trying to give the legs a little break as much as we can. Last 10 seconds. Let's keep it moving. Here we go. Awesome work, everyone. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Alrighty. We are cruising through this. Grab a quick sip of water if you need it. We've got one more round, a little finisher, and then we're done. 3 down, 1 to go. Home stretch. All right, let's get ready to work. Setting it right back up for our crab walks. Challenge yourselves on this one. Keep those hips high. Move around a little bit if we can. All right, let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hips are up as high as we can go. Staying in the center. If you want to stay in the center, make sure we're keeping those hips as high as we can. As we're moving, they're going to drop down a little bit lower. Kicking that foot straight forward if we can. Using the core to reach across and meet our foot on the other side. Nice job. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Done. Awesome work. All right, we're done with those crab walks. Hopping up on our feet. Broad jumps coming up next. Getting ready to work in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Big jump all the way across my mat. Staying nice and low as we're coming back to the start. Really working those quads today. And if we need to, give me some little hops as we're going. Still staying low, toe to heel, working our way back. There we go. Just under 10 seconds left. Let's get one more big jump in 3, 2, 1, and done. Alrighty, bringing it down to the floor. We're moving. All right, let's get ready for push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Push-up position, lowering ourselves down, squeezing the shoulder blades, coming up. Nice job. We're getting it down to the knees at any point if we need to make sure our hips aren't dipping. There we go. Keep working hard, we got this. Last time you have to do push-ups today, promise. There we go. Let's get one more push-up. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, up on our feet. We're keeping it moving, single legs. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Reaching straight back. 1, 2, 3. Switching legs. Remember taking it down to a reverse lunge instead of those single leg deadlifts. If you would like to, whatever we're doing, we are moving this whole time. There we go, keep working. Just 10 seconds to go. Keep it up. And in 3, well, we'll get this last side to even it out. 2, 1, and rest. Alrighty, guys. Final 30 seconds of the circuit. Let's bust it out. 3, 2, 1, here we go. All the way out. Going back to shoulder taps this time. Standing back up nice and tall. Keeping the hips from rocking or going low. There we go, halfway. It's under 15 seconds to go now. Keep crushing it. There we go. Let's get one more inchworm in here. Right back out. And time. Woo! Awesome job. We are finished with that circuit. Grab your water, bring it back to your mat, because we are not finished quite yet. All right. So we worked our quads a lot today. So we're going to finish off with a little glute work and a little core work. So we're going to go 20 seconds glute bridges. Nothing crazy, resetting, just working the glutes a little bit. And then we're going to flip it over, low plank on the elbows, 20 seconds. We'll do 3 rounds nonstop, and then we're done. Cool? All right, let's set it up. We're starting with our bridges. So on our backs, rolling out the hips, driving into the heels. We have got 20 seconds on the clock in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So rolling up, squeezing, pushing those hips towards the ceiling. Coming back down. I'm going to lift my toes up off the ground. Really dig those heels in. There we go. 10 seconds, really squeezing at the top. Seeing how many we can get. In 3, 2, 1. Flipping it over, no break, going right into that low plank. There we go. Keep holding, 20 and 20. Nice job. Keep those hips low. Forearms are pressing into the ground. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Flipping it right back over into those bridges. I'm going to go into marches this time. So still my toes are staying off the ground, alternating back and forth, digging the heels in, keeping the hips up. Keep it going, keep it going. 5 seconds left here. In 3, 2, 1. Flipping it right back over, right into that plank. On our elbows. Hips staying low, don't want to see them coming up here. Shoulders are right over the elbows. 10 seconds. Nice work. Make sure we're breathing. Nice deep breaths through this. 3, 2, 1. Final round, right back into it. And do those marches again. We can stay with just the glute bridges if you want. It's going to be a little bit more challenging. Good. Hips high, glutes engaged. Just 5 seconds to go. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Final 20 seconds. Finish out the plank. Nice work. Keep holding, keep holding. Last 10 seconds. We're almost there, and then we'll stretch it out. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job, everyone. Nice little finisher there. Grab your water, catch your breath for a minute. We're going to stretch it out. So we'll start on our backs. We'll lower body first, and we'll stretch out the upper body a little bit. So I'm going to leave one foot straight down. My right leg is up, grabbing it just above the knee. Stretching it out. Move my ankle around a little bit. Stretch out the calves. 4 resets. We were jumping a little bit today. Back down and up one more time. Get a quick 3 on each side. Then my left hand's going to come outside. Swing that leg across, feeling a nice stretch down the back of my hip. Shoulders are flat on the ground. Right arm is extended out. Hang out here for a couple deep breaths. Good. Come back to the center. Let that right leg drop down. Left leg's coming up. Right above the knee. Extending up. Moving the ankle around a little bit. Get a little calf stretch. Go 3 times. And then right hand's coming outside across, reaching over. Left arm is extended out, shoulders are flat on the floor. Nice hip stretch. Couple deep breaths there, and then we'll bring it back to the center and relax. So we're going to flip it over. I'm going to start up in a high plank, push my hips up and back into downward dog. And if we want here, we can walk out the heels a little bit more. calf stretches. Gonna bring it down, drop the knees, sit the hips back in child's pose. Walking your fingertips out as far as we can. My head is resting down. Couple deep breaths in the center, and then we'll walk the hands over in one direction. Mine are going to the left, so I'm feeling a nice stretch down the right side of my body. Well, my back, not my whole body. All right, after a few deep breaths there, we'll walk it over to the right side. Nice stretch down the left side of the back. Head is still resting down, fingertips walked out as far as we can. Good, bring it back to the center, making our way back up into that high plank position. I'm gonna walk my hands back to my feet. Let my head dangle here for a second, shake out the shoulders a little bit, and then slowly rolling myself back up, standing nice and tall. All right, awesome work today, everybody. Feel free to stay in any of those stretches or add in any others that you would like to do. But that concludes our workout for today. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's workout, and I will see you next time.